Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to be talking about the research that possibly gives us some ideas of how we can delay diseases that they cause damage in a brain tissue. So if you're interested in topics of neuroscience, psychology, mental health in general, then keep watching. So in mid-90s, Dr. David Bennett, he actually conducted a really extensive research over many years, and he employed over 1,000 people aged 65 plus, and he was looking for any risk factors for Alzheimer disease and Parkinson's disease, but in this research, I will be mainly focusing on the Alzheimer disease. So in his research, participants every year they needed to undergo different tests. So there were medical tests, psychological tests, cognitive tests. There were also DNA tests, physical tests. And in addition to that, after some of his participants passed away, he actually looked at 350 brains of his participants under the microscope, and he was looking for any evidence of brain changes that are related to age. So before even the study began, they actually expected to find a correlation between the Alzheimer disease and cognitive decline. But actually what they found was quite surprising, because people who actually had brains that they were extensively damaged by the Alzheimer disease, they actually didn't necessarily predict the cognitive decline. And some people, for example, they died with having like full-blown Alzheimer disease, but they actually didn't show the cognitive decline. So Dr. Bennett, he actually concluded sample tasks like learning new languages, reading books, doing crosswords, meeting people, they could actually contribute to reducing the cognitive decline in people who suffer from Alzheimer's disease. On the other hand, he found that depression, anxiety, loneliness, they can actually contribute to more deterioration in cognitive function in people who suffer from Alzheimer's disease. So people who actually had physical changes in the brains of Alzheimer's disease, but they did not show any cognitive decline, they actually built something which is called cognitive reserve. So although some parts of the brain, they might have been damaged, the other parts of the brain, they have been perhaps well developed because of that extra cognitive exercise that the person have been doing. And those healthy parts of the brain, then they could take over the functions of the damaged part of the brain. So the conclusion is that the more cognitive challenges we create for our brain, the better it is for us. Because that creates more synapses, it just creates more connections between neurons, and those connections, they become also thicker. So it takes more time for the disease actually to deteriorate certain parts of the brain. So perhaps at this point, we don't really know how to fully stop Alzheimer's disease or how to stop Parkinson's disease, but we know how to delay them by taking the simple steps of, maybe reading more, doing more crosswords, or maybe socializing more, and in general just involving in more tasks that will create certain cognitive challenge for us. So yeah, if you enjoyed this video, then please like it, subscribe, and if you have any questions, just please leave them in the section below, and yeah, I will see you next video. Bye.